Hi, we're here in the animation area. This is where the animators work. They're the people, they're basically the actors of this whole process, and they're the ones that create those memorable performances that you see on the screen.
What you're going to see next is a progression of one shot as it goes to story reels, then to layout, animation, final shaders, and lighting. We start with hand-drawn drawings by somebody's hand, Bob Peterson in this case, and we're going to see them for the first time in a story reel and see how the whole scene times out.
Happy with the story reels, we move on into layout. That's where we determine the compositions and the visual structure of the movie. We work with little virtual sets with a virtual camera, and we figure out how the camera's going to move and basically do everything that we can to make the film very visually dynamic.
And cut!
In this part of the progression reel, I'm going to talk a little bit about animation. Layout basically provides us with a blueprint of how the shot will work. What we're concerned with is bringing the characters to life. First thing we do, we listen to the dialogue of the actors portraying these characters again and again and again. We listen to it hundreds of times, trying to figure out what the right gestures, what the right performance for the shot should be. Some animators just sit at their desk and act it out like madmen. Other animators use video reference. They'll videotape themselves acting it out just to get clear in their own minds what the performance should be. The last thing we do is work on the character's face. And we find that if we can communicate an idea through pantomime using Sully's entire body, when we finally go into the face, we're really only plussing something that's already working.
We're rehearsing.
Is when the shot leaves animation and comes into the shots department. And in particular for this shot, we're going to be simulating Sullivan's fur. It's an important part. It's a part of Sullivan's look to put all that fur on it. But most importantly, simulation is really where we're adding the overlapping action in the animation. So we're really breathing an additional amount of life into that character by having that fur reacting to the motion. The hair there is really flouncing in reaction. It adds a lot of life. It really conveys his emotion of being bouncy in that scene.
After the animation is final, we still have to add the shaders, which is the textures and the colors, basically, and the lighting, which is the shadows and the depth. It's only after these shaders and lighting is finished that the film looks like what you see in the theater. And here it is.
We're rehearsing